Please Touch the Artwork 2 is the second edition in this unique puzzle game that combines historical art with a hidden object adventure. In this video, I'm going to be giving a full review of the game, rating it from decaf to fully caffeinated. Now, I will preface this by saying that this game is actually free to play in honor of the 75th anniversary of James Enza's death, and is on the shorter time with playtime coming in at just under an hour. Without further ado, let's grind this game down and see how it brews. Please Touch the Artwork 2 has a really unique game setting. You'll have 5 different worlds to explore, each featuring a range of real hand-painted art carefully crafted by James Enza, a Belgian pioneer in the world of modern art. The story sees you take control of a skeleton artist on his way home, and you'll need to navigate through a variety of different painting settings to get there. Considering this game features no dialogue in text or audible formats, I was quite surprised at how rich the story of the game feels. It's a simple and quirky story told through some thoughtfully crafted scenes and the animations of the painting, and one that features a decent dose of humour throughout. I really enjoyed working my way through the atmospheric worlds, and while the story wasn't a really rich, in-depth narrative, it was still captivating and engaging. Overall, Please Touch the Artwork 2 has done a really amazing job at conveying a story and building a world whilst not using some of the more traditional methods of storytelling. So for story and world building, I'm rating Please Touch the Artwork 2 as fully caffeinated. Please Touch the Artwork 2 features some pretty familiar hidden object and point and click mechanics. Each level requires you to interact with different characters in the portrait, with each character setting you a different object to find to allow you to progress. The game cleverly uses interconnected paintings as the scene for each level, cleverly hiding a range of objects in each scene, and it actually looks like the scenes work together, which is really cool. This is a pretty simple game in terms of mechanics, but the added humour in the levels definitely adds a bit of spice, and it isn't an overly challenging game to play, so it definitely falls into the relaxing puzzle category. I did come across one bug that I had to reload the game to fix, but otherwise the game plays really well. Overall, Please Touch the Artwork 2 has some really solid mechanics that are simple, done really well. The hidden object aspect is cleverly woven into the art and makes for a really relaxing game. So for game mechanics, I'm rating Please Touch the Artwork 2 as juiced. Please Touch the Artwork 2 features some stunning, real handcrafted artwork that is adapted in a thoughtful and entertaining way. The art is collated into different themes for each level and is cleverly used to create scenes that feel like they interact and actually go well together. There are a few scenes where there might be doorways in certain areas that will lead into different parts, and it's really amazing to see how they've thoughtfully crafted all of the scenes to work together that way. The music soundtrack is quirky classical and is integrated into the story itself, with it adding drama to each of the moments and setting the scene perfectly for the game. The sound effects are thoughtful and add to the impact of the game, and because there's no dialogue in the game, the sound effects are the only audible interaction we get from the characters in the game, and they actually add a really humorous aspect to the game. Overall, the artwork is beautiful and thoughtfully adapted, the soundtrack is amazing, and the sound effects really create a lot of the humor in the game. So for graphics and sound, I'm rating Please Touch the Artwork 2 as fully caffeinated. Aside from the first Please Touch the Artwork, this game actually feels really unique. The use of the real artwork is a major point of difference to other point and click hidden object games in this genre. And not only is the artwork that's featured absolutely stunning, but the careful adaptation and collation into a game that feels like the scenes flow and belong together is just ridiculous. Overall, Please Touch the Artwork 2 has some familiar mechanics that are adapted in a really unique way with some stunning artwork. So, for Originality, I'm rating Please Touch the Artwork 2 as juiced. Please Touch the Artwork 2 is a beautiful game that pays a beautiful tribute to James Enza. The artwork is stunning and adapted in a really cool way to create a unique hidden object game, and the game has a surprising amount of humour conveyed in the sound effects. There is an amazing, quirky classical soundtrack, and the overall vibe of the game is such a relaxing and wholesome one. We've ground the beans, we've carefully weighed and pressed the grinds, and brewed this game down. Now it's time for a taste test. Please Touch the Artwork 2 is juiced. As I mentioned before, Please Touch the Artwork 2 has a playtime of about an hour, and it's available to play on Steam now for free. So you can go right now and download this game and check it out. Until next time, stay caffeinated.